Warning, this does have semi-graphic descriptions in the video. You are warned. This is part 2 of What If Deku had the Death Note. After a few days of having met All Might twice and having the Death Notebook, he does his research on the Death Notebook between times of his exercise with All Might, and also his alternate training he does, because he knows All Might's training is not going to be able to make it so he can actually fight during the entrance exam, because, well, he's not going to be that ignorant. So he does some training from online videos, and also learn how to use some weapons. But one thing he learns how to use more is the Death Notebook, or Death Note. And one thing he's figured out is that if he does something in between 2 minutes or 101 minute and 37 seconds, and basically writes a way of death, it doesn't just go to heart attack, it goes for what it's in the book, written in the book. So, he planned a few international villains' deaths that way, and just so, to impede his paranoia, it's not the same any of the times. From a Brazilian incorrupt official to a American pedophile. Yeah. It's not the same, just so, even if in some world they figure out his identity, or all these are connected, they wouldn't be able to connect it to one person or organization. Then, he tries a Japanese villain. He goes for a low tier by just looking at the Japanese news. He looks and sees a C-class villain that's actually out this time of night, and he's actually concerned because his mother has a late shift at the law office tonight. So, he writes the villain's name as accident as cause of death. And, well, the cause of death is reported to be a accident where Rivenol or Kenji Kumamoto falls through a manhole cover and drowns in a sewer. And after that, he's done with his pseudo-murdering for the day, so he does more training and goes out with All Might to do Daigoba Beach. And he takes some of the scrap metal and basically forms it and uses it to make a few weapons that he could probably get accepted into the hero entrance exam. And, well, hopefully he's going to be able to do a lot more than just hold his butt cheeks and scream smash, because that is some not really good advice in his opinion. But, well, after 2 months of training, where he's doing a lot better than All Might thought he would, All Might says, "Wow, you're already 25% done with the beach." And it's not even 2.5 months yet. I'm surprised. Izuku says, well, I am being motivated. And All Might explains that thanks to how impressive he's doing, he gets a few more break days. And during those 3 break days that he gives him, Izuku, well, goes back to the Death Notebook and reads that he's done 30 deaths in a matter of nearly a quarter of a year. And, well, he thinks about it and thinks, well, it's a little disturbing, but, well, some people can't just be thrown in prison. And one thing that Zuko has seen as interesting is a website he remembers when he was younger, where fakes and non-fakes were discussed. And he agrees with the ideology of it, just disagrees on method. Because in his opinion, if you're going to take someone out of the gene pool, you're going to have to do a background check and see if they're worth killing. So, he does that for every single kill. And, well, over those 3 days, around the globe, 100 villains are dead. From, obviously, different causes of death, from suicide to strangulation. And, well, it is interesting what you can do when the phrase, "the pen is mightier than the sword," is a lot more applicable. Anyway, this is the end of part 2 of What If Deku Had the Death Notebook. I understand these are short, but I'm planning to have these as short so I can remember each part. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and please watch.